So Daniel and Joel from Oschatz, Germany, I would just like to get, your spontaneous kind of summary of where we stand in the rollout of GelatoConnect and what you're seeing so far. I mean, the first question I think is, do you see the opportunity of driving more volume and revenue thanks to this software to your business?
Of course, yes. I think we had 20 to 25% more volume, more capacity with GelatoConnect, with the workflow, with the procurement, because people doing different things like ordering, like working with the workflow. Everything is now automated and the files are ready at the machines. The procurement orders the things we need from itself. So I had 25% more capacity with GelatoConnect.
That's great. And how do you translate that into customer discussions and opportunities that you feel you didn't have before?
Yeah, there are a lot of different opportunities. First, the opportunity is to get more clients into GelatoConnect, which is because it's an automated workflow. We have, in a way, to convince our clients that this is a good way to work with, because they also have to be connected with GelatoConnect from their side. But if they see that their jobs are running very fast through the system and they can see where the job is and when it's getting out, and that our production speed is much higher, this is, I think, a very convincing thing for clients. Then the connect at itself, to connect one printer to another, is a good value, because now we can connect easily to other colleagues who just have more work that they can do, so that we can help them getting their work done, even in other countries or other cities or whatever. So this is a great opportunity. And also we have the opportunity to get to jobs we would never have access to. This is a really a big thing. If you dive deeper there, for us in Germany, the German market is very satisfied and very full of printing companies. So we have to look out furthermore over the borders. This is one way to get over borders to produce for other countries or for colleagues in other countries, but also to companies in other countries. It's a very nice and smooth way to do that and to get clients there in an easy way. That's one thing. The other thing is that now we're just getting clients from England, which is very nice, because they have huge problems to get things out of the customs because of the customs money they have to get there.
Of the Brexit?
Because of the Brexit, and this is a great opportunity especially for us as a printing fulfillment center to help our colleagues and other clients to get things done in Europe, in the rest of Europe. And I think but I think there are much more opportunities we do not really see now, which unfolds when the system is running completely and fully. So probably sometimes we even not know what is possible. So Pradeep comes around the corner and says, "Hey Daniel, do you know you can do this?" And then, oh, I can do this. And when I can do this, there's much more opportunity here and there. I don't know exactly the roadmap you have, but there's always this surprising corner you walk around and you say, oh, there's much more. Oh, there's one more. And this is really, it's really interesting. Although it's surprising, it's interesting, it's adventurous in a way. We're stepping on a ground where we have never been. And for me, as as I'm very adventurous, I love to do stuff like that. And so it's always, we can do that with that. And this is what software can do, as you always say, I know, yeah. But this is really true. It really helps. And with us, it started immediately, as I told you already, with 3 or 4 new clients we never imagined to get. But we couldn't if we wouldn't have that.
And that is very interesting. If I just may double click on that, can you give an example of such a client and what it represents to you, both in terms of the type of job and then also in the type of volume?
I have an estimation for the next 6 months, which promises me, I would say, a quarter of the volume we do with our company now, with the whole company.
So 25% increase because you're able to take programmatic micro jobs from e-commerce into your plant and just run it through procurement, workflow, and logistics.
And this is only one client. I do not expect to get much more of those big clients, but that's not necessary. If I can collect more smaller ones with this instrument I'm getting here. So this and I think it's nobody really thought about except you thought about this new market which is unfolding now. It's always the creative economy, yes, I know, but I think nobody really imagined what this could be. And as you know, the printing business is not in a good it's and the old-fashioned business, printing business is not getting bigger.
No.
It's decreasing. But there are markets which we could not satisfy because we didn't have the instrument to do it. And you will give us the instrument to do that, to get to this markets. Yes, you have to change as a company. This is true. You have to look what you are printing and the materials. But anyway, you have to print something and you will print something. You have to look for your markets. And this is, with this technical option, this is possible. And over every border. And this is really interesting in small Europe. Europe is small, has a huge lot of countries, but 480 million customers. So this is not so small.
So super interesting to hear you describe it from your perspective and our opportunities ahead. When you think about the partnership between printers, between GelatoConnect users, could you give a clear example of what has materialized just during the last weeks since you took this decision and started to roll out GelatoConnect? Can you give us an example of another Connect printer and what that means to your business?
Basically, the first step was knowing to meet all these people on these different occasions, like Drupa, like at your summits, somewhere else, just to get in contact with other printers from other countries. This opportunity is not very often, even with us in our printing business. It moved to a very separate way of working. The printing companies are not very good connected each other. There's no bigger club or whatever. This is the first. The second is Gelato is a connection between colleagues, and this is important because it's a possibility of trust. It's a possibility of machinery. They all know if they work with or for or whatever Gelato, in Gelato, they know they are companies which you can trust, you can work with. They have state-of-art machinery. They have very, very busy people. interesting people, and basically and now you can connect all these people working with each other with the software. We will find and try that now with a special client, I would say, or colleague in UK, starting I think next week.
And they are on GelatoConnect, and you are on GelatoConnect.
Exactly.
And what advantages from where you see it already now? What advantages enables that strong connection?
I think on this side, the advantage for them is to get more printing capacity, to have somebody trustworthy they can work with, to get a friendship in a way. It's also about people. It's always about people, yeah. But also to grow together. If they can give us a load of work, they can do other work in their company, so they can grow there, and we can take a little bit work and work for Europe, and can give them stuff back. We cannot do it for England. So I think we have all to learn this in a way to be, I think, to recognize what we can do here. But I'm astonished and really, really surprised how fast this worked. So, we said, okay, we do it with GelatoConnect. Okay, we went to the Drupa, and now we have a few more clients, and not really small clients, which we can onboard and we can work with. It's I don't know.
Hey, this is amazing. The Drupa is 9 weeks ago. And 9 weeks ago, there was just an idea. There was a call with you, Henrik, and we say, yes, we try GelatoConnect. We don't know what it's good for, but we try. And then 9 weeks later, we have 2 big e-commerce platforms more as client. We had a software which is absolutely fantastic. Every morning, I opened the app. There was so much more to do and to discover. The dashboard is from day to day more, full of ideas, of technical things, of analyzing tools. It's great. It's absolutely great.
I hope that everybody will see that too. So we will help there as if we can, but I hope really that everybody who's working in the printing business will see that this is really good thing.
Everybody has to see that because it's so new and it's so good.
Yeah, I think. But
and so thank you for that. I mean, we do have an amazing team, but we also have amazing partners such as yourself. What we're now going to do is see each other, some GelatoConnect leading adopters meeting in the Nordics in 2 weeks' time to discuss how this software can bring this industry together and accelerate the growth, as you have described, is already happening in Oschatz. And we're very much looking forward to that. From a software perspective, when you look at your printer that is already onboarded on GelatoConnect from the UK, and you look at Oschatz that is now onboarded with GelatoConnect in Germany, from a software perspective, what is happening with that partnership? What does the software enable you to do with that partnership already today?
That's really the really basic stuff like how do we send the print files? How do we send the job? As it is picked up by GelatoConnect at the client or at the one colleague, it's already print ready stuff we can take and print and send out. So it's the same as we would do it by ourselves. That's the interesting thing. Even if somebody else gets the job, like from UK, we can bring it through Gelato like it was one company.
Yeah, that's the difference.
This is the thing. I think you do not have the feeling that this is on the one hand this company, on the other hand it's Oschatz, and there's this this border in between, and we have to talk over. No, it's just getting the job, routing it through one company into the next company, but it's running through both companies like one company. And I think this is the surprising thing for everybody. And if we as we are colleagues, if we be with our quality, if we are on the same base with quality and what we want to have as a final product, that's what you do once in the beginning, like samples doing, whatever. But if we are, was heißt denn zusammen übereinstimmen?
Coordinated?
Coordinating, or if we
Calibrated.
calibrate or adjust or whatever, if we are both on the same page, what means quality and what means printing and what means time, then after that, everything is software. They get the job, they send the job in like they would do it by themselves, but it runs to us. We print it, we send it out. They see everything. They see when it's going out. They see when the client receives it. They see the quality. That's one company. And that is, I think, the trustworthy thing in that, it's the same as like a big organ that works together or is one organ,
Yeah.
And the partnership starts before the partnership starts. There's no border. Normally, when you learn a new client as a printer, you have to trust them. You have to do a lot of things, pricing and samples, etc. pp. But when we connect with GelatoConnect the first time, it's like it's like family style. You know each other with GelatoConnect, and there's no border. You start directly to work together, and you want to work together. There is no competitive thing or something like that.
But I'm really interested. Adam, when he comes down here, we will talk about that, how we can connect it basically in the technical way. But I think you are on it already. So
Yeah, we are. And going forward, we will move towards building a giant global load balancer. So when you want to, for example, enter into a new product arena, you can dip your toes in the water. You can try. When the volume becomes big enough, you can take an investment in a machine. Until then, you can use the network. If you want to have, let's say your machine breaks down, your coating machine breaks down, you can access a coating machine in the network until it's fixed. Like, that is the power of what we are doing and building together with our partners in every country and also across countries. So once we bring this into one global network, one global marketplace, it will be very, very exciting to see. And as I've said before, software has this incredible ability to make Oschatz global.
yeah.
So to make a global e-commerce company local to Oschatz.
I think this is already working in a way.
I want to say, from my perspective, to underwrite the contract with the 3 modules GelatoConnect was the best decision 2024. Absolutely.
Well, thanks.
Maybe 24, you never know.
Well, but no, thank you for that. What would you say to a printer sitting and thinking about, should I sign and onboard with GelatoConnect? What would, if we start with Joel here as a CTO and then Daniel as the CEO, but if we start from your perspective, Joel, you're the CTO of Oschatz. Why should a company in this industry sign up for GelatoConnect?
You have a small visit through the dashboard and through the whole software. You need no more words, because every printer with the problems he has, also the digital printers, are seeing relative direct what are the advantages of the software. So I think it's a fast decision of new customers that they underwrite a contract.
And can you give 2 examples?
I think one of the example is the intelligence in the systems that you're seeing, that the system is able to connect from the procurement, from the warehouse directly to the production, which is often in all the partnership facilities, 2 different softwares and different people that are not working very good together. And with that, we don't need any more people, just only one in the warehouse thing, because we have the software, and the printer always have enough substrate material in the house because everything is connected to each other. And then absolutely the speed of the software. We often have problems in the different softwares with speed.
Okay, well, thank you. Daniel, from your perspective, you're the CEO of Oschatz. What would you say to a printer somewhere around the world thinking, should I sign up for GelatoConnect and roll it out?
I would say if you want to be part of the future printing market, and if you want to get jobs in the future, which they provide which provide jobs for your printing facility, I think there is no way around GelatoConnect, because GelatoConnect is the only software I know who is able to connect printers with each others, but also has open APIs to Shopify shops, things like that, to get jobs from the creator economy, from jobs where printing jobs are in the future. So I'm totally convinced that the printing jobs are the huge lot of printing jobs are coming from a different market than they are coming basically now. So if you want to react, if you want to be a part of the future printing, you have to be open-minded, and you have to have the right tools to get it. And I think GelatoConnect is one of those tools you need to get the jobs out of the market into your facility. I think that's easy.
Thank you. And you also mentioned this connection between this printer that you're now meeting on Friday, that is also on GelatoConnect. So it's also a way of sending jobs between printers in a completely new way.
Correct. This is I would say in a way, this is a product we didn't expect to have. A sidekick you didn't expect to have. And this is an interesting and one of those things I said, which comes around the corner and you didn't expect that. And if this is one of the big opportunities of GelatoConnect, then great. Then we do this too. So I think that, as I told you, it's in a way it's a no-brainer. But the software is much more than just a software. This is a connecting instrument. But you have to use it. You have to be aware how to do it, and a little bit to think your business, how to work in your business.
Joel and Daniel, thank you so much for being one of our lead customers here, and so early in terms of seeing these opportunities and taking the decision and rolling it out. And now already 8 weeks into this journey together, it feels like we have together created a lot of value for your customers, but also for other Connect partners around the world. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Henrik.